Hello, welcome back to my channel, Enjoy Plans. Today I have my February monthly plan with me to share with you, and February monthly really snuck up on me. It is something, monthlies I've just been doing an awful job with. I think after November, like for December's monthly, I decided to do my own because I got a kit from like a monthly kit from SPC grab bag that was December Christmas themed. And then for January, I had bought a Sugar Pop Fizz monthly for January way back. So like I had that ready to go. And then all of a sudden it was like the end of January and I went to go film my February monthly and I'm like, oh, I do not have a monthly kit. And I thought about waiting and ordering and then doing my monthly afterwards, but I really like to pre-plan for the month. I don't like to back plan, and I've just realized that that's like what works best for me in my monthly. And so I needed to figure out a way to make it work. So I thought about just using, some cute washi and deco. And then I remembered I had this kit that I got as a freebie from, I think it was the Planner Collective sale the Planner TPC. The Planner Collective sale from Sugar Pop Fizz. And I had like a full, almost like mini kit. And the box sizes, though, are not box sizes that I use in my mini kit. They're more of like the B6 box sizes. So I was just going to use it in my second planner, maybe like once or twice to use as much of the kit as I can and use the rest as functional pieces. But then I measured and the boxes worked perfectly for the monthly. And I had lots of functional pieces and date covers and all that stuff. So I was so excited. So that is what I did. I added in these two washies. One is from Simply Gilded, and in person, it's a lot more pink and not as much like the peachy tone that I'm getting. It blends in a lot better in person. And then the teal with the teal foil, the hearts, is actually from Sugar Pop Fizz as well. And it's so dang cute. It's like the cutest foil or the cutest washi. So highly recommend getting that. That's basically the only thing you can get that's in her shop still. This freebie was just a TPC sale freebie exclusive for that particular sale, but she does the same freebie format for almost all TPC sales that they are a part of. So if you were to buy from Sugar Pop Fizz at another sale, like another TPC sale, then there's probably tiered freebies like this in a different theme. So long story long, this theme is like almost like a snow village. It's like a cute little village, but I thought it was cute polka dots in the background, but somebody else had pointed out that it was like snowflakes, and I'm like, oh duh, that makes sense. So that's, and I think the sale was in like December too, so it definitely makes sense. I'm using all these different little shops, and some of the shops are the same looking, but they all have different names, and I wish I could name them all off for you, but I cannot read them from where I am editing, and I don't have the planner in front of me, but they're super duper cute. Then they came with like a deco page, so I'm using that, just kind of scattering it as my sidebar, and then the cute date dots, like I said, or the date covers. And I did add in the February script, which is also from Sugar Pop Fizz. I guess that is also in her shop. Her monthly extra large scripts are my favorite. You can't choose the font type. It's always that font, but you can choose if you want it in matte paper or clear paper. And I personally like having both, not only because I do two different monthlies, but also because it just varies. Like some monthlies you need a white back to pop from the patterns or the art, and then other months like you don't, and I would prefer clear, so I like having the option. The foil freebies that came with this was some of those scallop deco type stuff that I kind of placed around the February script at the bottom. If I were to do this again, I would not place that February script at the bottom. It was like fun and unique, but I regret it because it's just a very unusual place. And I didn't want to disrupt the washi up top, but I think it almost needed to be disrupted a bit. But that's okay. I'm still happy with this overall. And I was glad I had a lot of pieces to pull in. But I'm mostly just happy that I kept these freebies in order to use this. So lesson learned, keep your freebies, and there will always be a use for them. I'm convinced of that. So super happy about that. And I have already ordered my March monthly kit, so I am ready to go. Anyways, moving on to my plans for this month, I'll just give maybe a little overview. And this month is kind of exciting. We have a busy month for school because it is Valentine's Day in the middle of the month. And then that same week, like 2 days later, it is our 100th day of school, which is a very big deal in kindergarten. It's a huge celebration, and I feel like it's even more of a celebration this year after last year being virtual and being online for most of the year. So it just feels like really crazy that we've been able to make it 100 days in person after just the past couple years we've had. So I will be celebrating it big with my class. Same with Valentine's Day. That's always really fun. Then we go on midwinter break, which will be awesome. So I have basically like a 5-day weekend, which is amazing. And then I am extending it a little bit longer because my husband and I are going to go to Arizona, and just with how dates work out, and I have the days to take off, I am going to take some days off. So I'm basically making my midwinter break a full week, which honestly, I am so looking forward to. I need the break more than ever. I used to never want to take days off of school, and now I'm like, must use them. I need them, even if it's just like mental health days. I haven't been able to take really any days off yet this year, but this spring I am going to use them all and not feel guilty about it. That's the biggest thing. Because, yeah, I just feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I definitely feel guilt for taking days off. And I think a lot of that has to do with, as a teacher, I have to create sub-plans. I basically still have to do a lot of the work, even though I'm not there. And I have to prep even more, and explain everything. So it's still like a lot of prep and a lot of work to be gone. So it has to be like really, really worth it for me to take it off. But long story long, I'm going to take those days off. And I'm excited. We're going to go to Arizona, which will be really great. And this month is also filled with birthdays. I feel like February is a big, big birthday month. So I marked a lot of the birthdays in here, and one of them is my mom's birthday, and I'm excited because my husband and I are going to host my family at our house, and we moved into this house back in end of May last year, and embarrassingly enough, we really have not had family over. My parents have been over, and one of my nephews has been over, but surprisingly, my siblings really have not been over, especially since it's been decorated. So that will be really nice to have everybody over. My dog got her big spay surgery, so she is recovering from it currently, which if you ever had a dog and they've gone through those surgeries, it's a nightmare. This cone thing is no joke. It's so clunky, and she just is knocking into everything and everyone. Oh, it's just such a beast. So we are waiting for her to be fully recovered and get her stitches out before we host people, since it's just too much for her for her to still take it easy and not jump on people and all that stuff. But that will be really exciting. So lots of great things coming up. We have a game night with some friends as well, so some more hosting. Like I said, Arizona, we haven't gone on a vacation since last year, so I am pumped, and I'm excited to see some sunshine. And just, I love the feeling of like going on a plane and going somewhere, even if it's somewhere I've been a million times or somewhere new, but just that feeling of just leaving. And then it's always great to come home. But I honestly love planes, and I love just that feeling. I don't know. I probably am really weird like that. Let's see. I also have a big technology leadership training, the first of the month, so I used the little McPlans girl on the computer for that. But other than that, I really didn't use much deco or like things to mark. I just kept it pretty simple. So that is pretty much it. One thing, I kind of went over my month, and I've gone over my kit lineup, but I think the spread that I'm most anticipating in February is my Cruella de Vil kit. I don't know, actually, I really love my February lineup. I keep looking at it because it's just so not traditional. It's not February, and I'm not using any Valentine's Day kits, but I love it. Like, I'm so pumped for my Cruella de Vil kit, and like all that red foil and just the black. I love the black and white with the red contrast. I just laid down my first of February spread where it's kind of the black and white patterns with the hot fuchsia pink, and that is super cute. So I'm excited to do it kind of again in a couple more weeks with that Cruella kit. But I'm also looking forward to using that SPC kind of garden, plant mom theme as well. So super pumped about that. I'm just excited about all of them. And that is kind of it for this month. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I am back on the Sugar Pop Fizz PR team, so if you want to use my code GEN20, you can get 20% off your order and put my name in the notes to seller. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.